Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another watch along. Welcome to another watch along. We're going to be here taking you through the RB Leipzig game, and I've got a panel of guests with me, as you guys know now. First of all, Simpy, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, Daniel. Thanks. Just been busy working.
Yeah, and I'd imagine you're having quite a tough time, especially at the moment.
Yeah, it's okay. I've not been that busy, but today I had to sort some stuff out because I've pretty much been doing all these streams last week. I kind of just postponed everything I was supposed to do, so I had to get it done today, really.
Yeah, and Sam, back again.
Back again, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, Daniel, for having me on. Good to see everyone in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, it's good to be here again. Have a nice watch along. Watch a bit of German football. Watch some Krauts kick a ball around. It's always a bit of fun.
Yeah, definitely it is. You know, it's definitely. So, how do you see this game going, guys? How do you see a Leipzig win?
Yeah, what do you say, CP?
Yeah, I've got the. Don't should I share my screen so I can show everyone as well, like the lineup on the table. Okay, Daniel, you should find me in the waiting room. My screen.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Let's go here.
Big up Cheddars, Miss Molina, Liam Damon, Omar,
right,
Ilias. There we go. Yeah.
There you go, mate. There you go. So Simpy's going to take us through the lineups.
Okay, so I'll just have a look at the lineup real quick, everyone. So yeah, the RB Leipzig team. We've got Upamecano starting, so we can all watch him and pray that he's going to sign for us.
Yeah, we can pray.
Then they've got some more brilliant players. They've got Sabitzer, Lema, Nkunku, then Timo Werner starts as well. Angelino, I think he's on loan from Man City. I thought it had been made permanent, but I think Nitesh and Usam were saying it's just a loan, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then Olmo, Schick, Mukulele, Klosterman, and then Glasky in goal. What's he called? Wasn't it your friend's not playing, Sam? Kevin Campbell. Remember?
Campbell, he doesn't seem to be playing here today. No, he's probably maybe he's on the bench.
He's on the bench. Oh, he's not on the bench.
Maybe he's injured then.
Yeah,
I quite liked him.
Yeah, so if we look at the table, then we've got RB Leipzig in 5th place. Obviously, they want to get the points today, moving them up to 3rd place, just behind Dortmund, and then Cologne are only 11th, but 34 points. There's a massive difference in the Bundesliga table.
I can't see Cologne getting anything out of this game, if I'm being honest. But then you never know. Strange things have happened.
Yeah.
Big up 6 people. Big up 6 people watching live.
Great, it's good. Good start. No, I think Leipzig are they're even though they've had 3 draws in a row now. Sorry, they haven't had 3 draws in a row. I'm saying they've looked quite good lately with their attack. I think Werner's looking quite good lately, isn't he? He's had a couple of good games now, Werner.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think he'll score against today, Werner. Mm-hmm. I think Werner will score against today. I think Leipzig will win because they're motivated, aren't they? I mean, if they win today, then it looks like they can go. Yeah, they can go up into 3rd place, just 2 points behind Dortmund. So they're chasing Dortmund, aren't they, for that 2nd place?
Yeah.
I think they'll win. I can see result-wise. I think Leipzig, because we normally have a few goals. I think 3-1. I think 3-1 to Leipzig.
3-1. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. 3-1 as well. Simpy, what do you reckon? What are you going for?
I'm going to go same as Liam Damon, Omar, and Miss Molina. I'm going to go 3-0. 3-0 RB Leipzig.
Wow. Yeah, big up 9 people watching live. Remember, do fire them likes up and do share the content around and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
What are the odds saying?
So the odds we've got. Who's away at Leipzig's away? So yeah, so £10. You get what, £11.50? No, yeah, £11.50.
Yeah.
And then for Cologne, yeah, you get £55. £55, but so
heavy favourites.
Heavy favourites, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I tell you what, a draw. Even though I don't think a draw is very likely, but it's good odds for a draw as well. To be honest, high odds. You can win a lot for a draw.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout, really. What was that? Yeah, 4.75. So I've got it in decimals.
They're so assured of Leipzig winning. It's even the draw is you get good odds on the draw. But the thing is, with German football though, you're nearly guaranteed money if you put a bet on more than 2.5 goals. I mean, if you get three goals in a game at least.
Yeah,
you're almost guaranteed it, aren't you? Because there's always so many goals in there in this German football.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yes.
There's something funny that I was showing Melina and I was showing Sam earlier. There was this Twitter account, and they made like all the Arsenal players into like women. So they've done like hair and makeup on all of the Arsenal players. It's really funny.
Yeah.
So I've got like the pictures on my screen. It's pretty funny. So you've got like Mesut Ozil.
I bet Ozil and Mustafi feel right at home, don't they? Because they used to doing that. Right?
Bloody hell.
So you've got the Ozil one's pretty funny. And there's like the back line, I think it is. Why is it taking ages? Oh, you got Kieran Tierney.
I tell you what, Tierney, you could see he would actually, if he was trying to look like a woman, he could look like a woman, couldn't he? You can see that he looks really. You can see he's very feminine.
Until you see his arms, and then you're like,
yeah, apart from the arms, yeah.
Gone from Kieran to Karen in 2 minutes.
Yeah, Karen Tierney.
Yeah.
Bloody hell! Who's that? That's Louise, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why he's got glasses on, but it's the Mustafi beard. The Socrates beard.
Oh, Mustafi looks horrible, and Socrates with a beard.
Looks like that the Eurovision woman or guy.
Oh my god, Mustafi, bloody hell.
Who else is there?
Big up 12 people watching live.
Great.
Brilliant.
What people say? Looks weird.
What are people saying in the chats? Who have we got?
We've got loads of big ups. Kevin's in the chat as well, so big up Kevin. We've got Cheddars has gone for 4-1, so he's gone for a few more goals than us.
Big up Kevin in the chat. Big up Cheddars. Kevin's obviously switching between us and RedTube, so that's great, Kevin. Thanks for
Big up Kevin.
Yeah.
Oh, radio! Don't show Nitish Xhaka. He'll start wanking.
I wonder if there is a. Could the Willock and Nelson one? That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a Xhaka one. There's got to be, surely.
I hope not.
Oh yeah, the Martinelli one's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's Melina's favourite. Right, I'll stop sharing my screen now because I think that's everything.
Yeah, don't show your Red Bull stuff. Red porn, I mean.
Yeah, your RedTube.
Yeah.
You and Blum and Kevin have been sharing each other videos, isn't it? That's why you both have been on the streams. You're like, nah, mate, we got to watch RedTube. You've got to.
RedTube Leipzig.
Yeah.
We got a question from Melina.
Yeah.
She said, who do you think will be Arsenal's last signing? So I guess maybe like a deadline day signing, perhaps.
I reckon the Coutinho one will go right to deadline.
That could go to deadline, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And probably Partey.
And depending what happens to Aubameyang, maybe it'll be a striker like an Edouard from Celtic or Dembele from Lyon, one of those two.
Or if it's deadlines gone by, we'll probably just get some Macedonian wonder kid in the 11th hour. So
yeah.
Like
Second
another
division
Danny, like another Danny Welbeck or Danny Welshit, as I like to call him. You know. But,
Danny Welshit. Yeah, be some kid from the second division in Kazakhstan or something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be some. It's going to be something like that, like the David Luiz one, which was kind of like a last-minute rush, wasn't it, to fit someone in? I could see like a second-rate striker coming in.
Look at the great signing we just made with George Lewis. I mean, wow, what a player he is from Norway, the Norwegian 4th division.
Oh, what? George. What's his name? George Lewis.
George Lewis, yeah.
George Lewis.
Yeah, George Lewis.
That's not a very. Where's he from? Rwanda, is he? He's not.
Yeah, he's born in Rwanda, but he grew up in Norway. Well,
it's not very Rwanda. It's not a very Rwanda or Norwegian name, is it? It's more like a. It sounds more like a British porn star name, doesn't it? George Lewis. It is. Look, it's the.
Bloody hell!
It's not a very.
Oh, go on, Daniel. Sorry.
It's not a very it's not a very name, isn't it? It's not a very decent name. It's not very. It's very English.
Yeah, well, Rwanda's got a lot of English connections. There's an old British colony and all that, and so I think a lot of people have English-like names there. I think it's like traditional.
So big up Adam. Football Brownie.
Adam Brownie, yeah, he was nice and drunk on my chat last night. Check out that, guys. Go to Sangria with TV, YouTube. Check out the chat we had last night. He was good and drunk on that one. That was fun.
Oh yeah, I need to check that out. I've not checked that out. I was meant to watch it this morning, and then the missus collared me for something, and I never watched it.
Oh, is that what it's called now? Is it? Oh, okay.
No, nothing like that, mate. Jesus Christ, I wish. Fucking even Christmas happens more than that happens. Do you know what I mean? Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
We've got Sadio Busquets in the chat. Ooh.
Yeah, we got big up Zidane as well. Yeah, Daniel Omar's got he's got something to tell you. So he's going back to school as of tomorrow, so he may not watch the evening streams, but he's going to try his best.
Yeah, listen, no worries, Omar. Listen, no worries at all. I haven't figured out what I'm doing tomorrow. I might have a day off tomorrow. I don't think there's any games coming up tomorrow. When's La Liga? La Liga starts on the 8th, isn't it? Is it the 8th or the 12th?
I think it's actually the 11th.
So what are we on now?
11th.
What are we on now? We're on the 1st of June.
Yeah.
When's the 8th?
Next Monday.
Next Monday, isn't it?
Yeah. La Liga's back on the 11th of June, and Serie A is back on the 20th of June.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got like you got a gap.
So when are we? We're on the 17th. So that we're not.
What have we got in the chat? So I'll ask Chadwick's question and then Kevin's question. So Daniel, why do you like Coutinho so much? He hasn't done shit the past 3 seasons. He is a risk to spend that much money. So that's from Chadwick.
All right. Firstly, Chadwick, he's better than Ozil. Secondly, he's better than what we've got in that midfield. And thirdly, we're not going to spend that money on him. We're just probably going to get him on a loan deal. So we'll have to pay out his wages. And I think with the connections at Arsenal, I think we could get that down to a good deal that suits us.
Yeah.
It's a 9 million sign-on fee, isn't it, I think? Or 10 million.
Yeah, 9 million for Coutinho. Jesus Christ. We spent 35 million. Yeah, we spent 35 million for Granit Xhaka. So Jesus Christ, 9 million for Coutinho. I'd take it all day long. Do you know what, right? I don't know why people are so against the signing of Coutinho. If he comes in and smash it, everyone will be wanking over him, going, "Oh, he's the best thing since sliced bread." Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd love. somebody who's madly in love with Mesut Ozil to come on and tell me that Coutinho's worse than Ozil, because for one, Coutinho's got more goals this season, and he's having a poor season according to everyone else. And he's got 8 goals more than Ozil, plus he's got more assists.
But somehow Ozil's an amazing player, somehow.
Yeah,
exactly. Make him out to be an amazing player.
Coutinho's done well at Bayern Munich, I thought. Got a hat-trick in a game, and
that's what I'm saying. And because a lot of Arsenal fans are conditioned to think that Ozil is decent, and that's, because he has good PR and he'll occasionally give your kid a picture after a game or something. Do you know what I mean? I don't care. He can be the nicest guy on the planet. If he's shit at football, he's not good enough for Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. People need to realise, and also people need to realise that we're not going to get the top quality attacking midfielders because of the position we're in. So if we can get Coutinho, put it this way, let me tell you this, right? Coutinho will be good enough to get us top 4. And then when we're in the Champions League, we will, undoubtedly probably get somebody better. So it's all about stepping stones, isn't it? We've got to we're not going to win the league in the next 2 seasons. So, and everybody's thinking that we're going to make these big marquee signings to win the league. It's not going to happen. We've got to do it gradually. This is a project, guy. I know I probably sound like blooming Gazidis, Kroenke, and fucking everybody of those put together, but this is a project, and it's going to take time. I believe we've got the right guy in charge in Mikel Arteta, but we've got to listen. There's a lot of deadwood at this club, and we've got to get rid of that. So, and in doing that, we've got to get into the top 4, whether it be this season, next season. We've got to. We're not going to go from 0 to trophy to the league just like that. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry, it isn't.
Yeah, it's going to take a few seasons for us to actually start competing.
Yeah, it is, and it's Coutinho. I think will be good. Do I think Coutinho is probably good enough to win us a league? Probably not. But he's probably good. He's good enough to get us to where we want to be, our short-term targets. Plus, he's not going to be expensive because of you have to factor in the pandemic. He's not going to be that expensive. So you've got to just, do you know what I mean? You've got to be a bit realistic. You've got to just you've got to just put things into perspective a bit more and understand that we've got to. We're not going to go from 3rd gear to 1st gear. We've got to. We've got to sort of. It's going to be a gradual process.
Yeah, we're going to have. This is like you say. We have to take a step at a time. Coutinho, he's better than what we've got. That's for sure. He's a step up from what we've got. So yes, only get him on a £9 or £10 million loan. That's worth it. I mean, it's better than paying 30-40 million pounds for someone we're not sure is going to be any good. And we're definitely not going for the top players. Like a Kai Havertz or what's his name, Van der Beek or whatever. We're not getting those players. We're not buying them. So this is the way it is.
We're going to have bumps in the road, and Emery was a bump in the road.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you ever so much. Definitely messed up so much. We took 3 steps back with him. Absolutely 3 steps back. Rubbish.
Grant McRoberts, big up Grant. Yeah, he's saying, George Lewis is going to be another Kieran Bramall, a kid who will play in the under-23s and will not play for the first team and let go in 5 years' time just to boost Rwanda.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's what he said. They already said he's going into the under-23s, and they'll give him a bit of playing time there for novelty. But there's no way he's going to be anywhere near the first team. No way. I mean, if you're not even doing any good in the Norwegian 4th division and you're 19 years old, how are you going to be? How are you going to be anywhere near the Premier League? You're just not. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Apart from a marketing perspective, which again shows you what Arsenal have become as a football club, with just a huge marketing envoy. Getting money for everything for the owners and for the Cronkies, and that's it. That's all we are. To do transfers like that, it just shows you the level of where this ownership and where these roll and them are. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's taking the Mickey out of us fans. I mean, how are we not protesting from that transfer? I don't know. Why isn't anyone protesting that transfer? That transfer is arguably one of the worst transfers in Arsenal history on the face of it. It is. It's one of the worst transfers in Arsenal history. And then the fans are all like, it's ridiculous what they're doing, Raoul and Adu. This is the level they're trying to do things on. It's absolutely ridiculous.
It's where it comes down to, like, is this a business or is it a football club?
It just doesn't make sense. We sell good players, buying crap. That's what we've been doing for 10 years. We have to make do with these half shit players we keep bringing in all the time. We buy players past their best, like you say, Sid. We become a retirement home for players who are past their best.
Mm.
Come and have a cushy 2 or 3 years at Arsenal, make a lot of money before they go out to the pastures and retire. And it's just ridiculous.
So Zidane's asking, would you take back Iwobi? I'm going to answer that first. No, I wouldn't, because Iwobi is shit. And I'm sorry, I'm going to probably upset a load of people by saying that, but he's shit.
I agree. Iwobi wasn't. He was an exciting player for a while, but he never really took that next step up, did he? He was useless at finishing, useless at that. The final ball. He was great at dribbling, and he was exciting to watch. But every time he had to lay off an important pass or try to score, he was useless, wasn't he? So, yeah, I don't think we're going to miss him. And we got someone now who's much more exciting, and that's Saka. Saka's going to take up that role out left. So, yeah. We're not going to miss you, Obi.
Yeah.
So we got, where has it gone? Brownie said something. What did he say? Yeah, he said Arsenal won't sign anyone as the players who just took a pay cut to help save the club simply won't accept tens of millions being spent on bringing in new players.
Sorry, Brownie, but you're talking rubbish again, mate. Same as last night. What do you think? You think football clubs stop buying in players because the players go on a wage cut? No. That doesn't happen. Also, this wage cut the players are on now, they're going to get this money back. They're going to get this money back next season, most likely. They've been promised a bonus if they get into the Champions League next season. They'll be getting this money back. And they know if this team wants to improve, they have to buy better players. Come on, this is football. This is not a normal office. This is not some normal business down your high street. Where you have a pay cut in your staff and then you're bringing in new staff a few days later. Of course, that shows completely the wrong signals. But this is football. They have to bring in players because players are going to be leaving. We're going to have players going. Most likely, Torreira. He's probably going to go. He doesn't want to be there. Maybe Luiz is going to go. There's talk of him wanting to go back to Benfica. There are going to be other players going, so we have to bring players in. You're going to tell me that we can't bring in any players because a few players are going to say, sorry, you can't be. They don't control the club. Even though players nowadays, of course, have a lot more power than they used to over their own careers, over their own contracts and everything, they sort of hold a lot of the cards now after the Bosman ruling and after everything now has gone into their favour with agents and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's the club that decides over the player. It's not the player. The club is the boss. So they're going to be deciding what to do. And if you tell me a few players will be like, no, we don't want new players. Oh, no, they're bringing new players. We're on a 20% wage cut. That's not the way it works. It's not the way the world works in football. We know that. So, yeah, It's
it isn't.
We're going to see new players coming in. It's just the level of players coming in most likely is not going to be very high. That's where we are.
Yeah, we've just kicked off, by the way, everyone.
Oh yeah, that's right. We've got German football game going on, haven't we?
Yeah, and everyone in the chat as well. So yeah, big up to everyone in the chat who we've got Miss Molina, Omar, Power of Zen, VP, GDU, Liam Damon, Grant, Chadwick, Ty, Footboy Brownie, Asmir, who else? Omar, Cheddars. Yeah, Cheddars was thinking that Newcastle are going to sign Coutinho and then use that as like a statement of intent to say we're here.
That takeover has not been ratified yet. It hasn't been accepted yet by the Football Association or the EPL. And I tell you what, it's dragging on so long now. It might not even happen. I think there's a few things there that they don't like behind the scenes. I think there's a lot to do with the Saudi Arabian connections and things like that they don't like. I'll tell you what, for me, if that deal was going to happen, it would happen a long time ago. The way it's still dragging on now, I'll tell you what, it looks like it may not happen. It's taking a long, long time, and it may not happen, folks.
Do you not think? Sam, I was thinking about that, but do you not think like they could do with the money because of like the problems we've had with the virus and Premier League, etc. Losing.
Well, the thing is, apparently the way it was the fee. I mean the fee. I mean the fee, or what you call the amount agreed to take over the club with Mike Ashley was agreed months ago. And they had to file all the paperwork for the takeover, the transfer, and everything, transfer of rights and everything that goes into that. And apparently that should have been finished if it had gone through a normal procedure. That should have been finished many weeks ago. It should have been done and dusted and announced many weeks ago. But it's still carrying on, and I think it shows us there's something going on there behind the scenes. That is something's not right there behind the scenes. It's taking far too long.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be an interesting one, isn't it?
It might not happen. I think we might see. A reversal come out. They're going to say it's not happening. I think.
Tell you what, Newcastle fans will be absolutely pissed off if it doesn't happen. I'll tell you what, they would go nuclear.
Yeah, they probably would.
Yeah, you've seen them already with like, they've gone mad, going like, we finally got money and we got someone who cares. And, they started doing like the transfer list, so they're going to have like Mbappe up front.
Oh, it's so typical, isn't it? This is modern football supporter, haven't we? Before it's even ratified and made official, they've already bought Mbappe. They've bought bloody Kai Havertz.
Werner just missed a chance, by the way.
Yeah, Leipzig just missed a chance, didn't they?
Werner the Burner just missed a chance.
They've got Mbappe already. They've got Kai Havertz. They've got Oblak in goal, and they've got bloody who else? They've got Benitez back from China, and they've already decided on everything, and nothing's even ratified.
Big up to 15 people watching live. Do subscribe if you're new, and do smash the likes on this video. What are we at with likes, Simpy? What are we?
Let me just refresh my YouTube.
I think it was on 15 or something before.
Currently on. Come on, why is it so laggy? 22 likes at the moment. Yeah, 22 likes.
Hit the like button, people. Get the likes up.
Yeah.
It'd be great help. Thanks.
Keep smashing.
Pick up everyone in the chat. Everyone in the chat, it's great to see you here taking part. Just keep asking questions.
People. That's not bad. 17 people watching live.
That's good. That's really good.
This channel is growing, guys, and it's growing with your help.
We're bigger than the BBC, that's for sure.
Power of Zen was saying, football's a commercial business now. Once the high net worth individuals were introduced as investors, emphasis is on quick results.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, guys, I can walk you through something very interesting later if you want about what's been going on at Arsenal financially. I mean, I was listening to the Arsenal Vision podcast, where they had some experts on, financial experts who went through what's been going on at Arsenal, and an expert, and there's one guy from who's an expert from America as well on that side as well, from the Kroenke Sports Entertainment side of it as well. So it's very interesting what happened there during the whole takeover phase, and what happened with
maybe we'll do that at either half time or after the game, because because we've got we usually have a discussion, don't we?
Yeah, we'll do it after. We got a goal here.
Yeah. Oh, Cologne scored. Oh my god.
Cologne scored. Oh, that's your predictions out of the water then.
Yeah.
Cologne 1-0 to Cologne.
They hit the post as well, and then the guy, picked it up, spun around and scored.
Yeah, decent little goal that.
Yeah. What are people saying in the chat, Simpy?
GDU. So obviously, GDU's been in the chat a while. Good guy. Yeah. He's a Man United fan, and he stated, Arsenal haven't ever had a good recruitment. In all honesty, fell lucky with that immortal team. If I'm honest, most of them were not world class. Just a handful became world class. Guess he means invincible team.
Yeah, the invincible team. Yeah. I mean, you look at that team. There were a few world class players there. They weren't all world class, of course they weren't. But it was just a team that played very well together, wasn't it? You know, they just came together very well and gelled and played really good football. And they had that winning mentality. That was the thing. I'll never forget how incredible they were at winning games. I mean, they just knew they were going to win games. They had that amazing mentality that they just knew no matter what they were going to win games.
Yeah, and Cheddars has said, Newcastle owners made Newcastle potential owners, made a pirate channel, which showed English football for free, which is quite good for all those people that watch football on dodgy streams, but not for the league.
Well, I would say, listen, that's not a bad thing. At least they value football fans.
Dan, did you order?
True.
Yeah, he's lying down here.
Sorry, I shut him in the kitchen. I didn't know I shut
him. Yeah.
Right, I'm back to you.
Yeah. And Grant said, Mike Ashley's a rat and he's ruined 2 football clubs.
That's what I mean. They've obviously grasped football fans because if they were giving.
What's your dog called, Daniel?
Yayan.
Yayan.
Yeah. It's a Welsh name. It's
big up the dog.
He was born and raised in Wales. And he's just
so Brownie will know him then.
He's just flaked out. He's just flaked out. Yeah, his Welsh name is Yayan. But he's
Brownie says Welsh name. And Cheddar said they copied Qatar Bean Sports programming and replaced it with their logo. So they lost loads of money. Jeez, that's mad.
Yeah, Cologne are 1-0 up. Jesus, who would have thought that? Yeah.
Oh, Werner now. Werner. Couldn't get there.
Nice. Clear and...
Yeah, well...
Tell you what, they're doing all right. Cologne, aren't they? They seem to have...
Cologne have started quite well, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've made Leipzig a bit scared, really, getting that early goal. Because now Leipzig have got to be on the... They've got to get that. Yeah, they've got to get that win to get a chance of top 3, really. So it's all in Leipzig's hands now. So we should see some good action, hopefully.
Yeah. Big up to everyone in the chat.
punched out by the goalkeeper on a free kick there. Leipzig free kick punched out by the Cologne goalkeeper.
Yeah. Listen, let me know if it gets too dark as well eventually, because I will have to turn my light on eventually.
Yeah.
At the moment, the sun's just blaring in. It's still hot. It feels still about 23, 24 degrees outside. It's mad.
Yeah, Power of Zen said, big up the dog. Yeah, give him treats.
Mate, that dog gets more treats than I do. Do you know what I mean? I swear the bloody missus is married to the dog rather than me. Do you know what I mean? I'm like in the corner like chopped liver, and he gets all the attention. Do you know what? The only time I get sex these days now is if I dream about it. Do you know what I mean?
You crazy, crazy man. I'll tell you what, this Leipzig has Sabitzer in midfield. He's not too bad either, you know.
Yeah. What are people saying in the chat, Simpy? What have we got?
So we got Omar. Yeah, night lads. I'm out of here. We'll watch the rest of this on playback. Enjoy the game.
No worries,
Night,
Omar.
Omar.
And then Melina's got a chat up line carrying on from, I think it was yesterday's video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, is your name Google? Because you have everything I've been searching for.
I'm still trying to remember that one that somebody told me. It was a really good one. I can't. Do you know what? It's one of those that I just saw on Facebook, and it was just. You scroll past it at the time, you laugh at it.
Ooh, that was close.
Ooh. Leipzig, they're not doing too brilliant, to be honest. Cologne are doing well on the counter attack. I'll tell you what, Upamecano didn't. Like,
yeah, that was a weird.
Involvements he's had.
Yeah,
that was a weird kick out, wasn't it? That.
Yeah, that wasn't very good. Huh. Right, you ready for some pickup lines, everyone?
Yeah, go on then.
While we're watching the game.
Yeah, go for it, mate. Yeah, go for it.
So here's number one. Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears.
Oh.
There's another one. I'm not a photographer, but I can picture me and you together.
That's bad. That's proper bad.
Do you know what my shirt is made of? It's made of boyfriend-girlfriend material.
Oh my god. That's something a 7-year-old would say, wouldn't it? Like,
They say Disneyland is the happiest place on earth. Well, apparently no one has ever been standing next to you.
you know what? I think you're looking at the page that I looked at yesterday, aren't you? Because that's number 3, isn't it? That's number 3.
Are you religious? Are you religious because you're the answer to all my prayers?
Yeah, you're looking at the website that I looked at yesterday.
Here's one. I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours?
Sam,
Yeah.
read out Cheddar's. There's one in the chat.
I heard you're looking for a stud. I got the STD. All I need is you. That's a good one. That's a good one. I got the STD. All I need is you. I heard you're looking for a stud. That's good, mate.
That's brilliant. There was. I'm still trying to remember the other one.
Are you a parking ticket? Because you've got fine written all over you.
You can try these in the club when they reopen. Big up Nitesh. Natasha said, "Are you an Arsenal fan? Because you've got golden titles." Yeah. Go on,
That's
Natash.
mad.
This is an old one. I remember this one, actually. This is an old one. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I pass by again? This one's a bit on the edge. Is your dad a terrorist? Because you're the bomb.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that is funny.
It's an injury. Lots of big ups in the chat. That was actually a good goal, to be honest, considering how many defenders they had in front of him. They just showed the replay while he's injured.
Yeah.
Another day, another Cheddar's bet that could go downhill. I think he said, what did he say? He said, what was it? Leipzig win and over 2.5, I think.
Yeah.
No way. James Fitzgerald in the chat. His chat up line.
What is it?
I wouldn't try that one, James.
I don't like the smell of fish, but I do when I'm close to you, darling. Yeah, see if that one works.
Oh my god. I think you get a slap for that one.
So it looks like it's coming off here. It looks like they're going to bring on someone.
That was the goal scorer, wasn't it?
Who's coming
Yeah,
up?
he's pulled something.
Yeah, the clone goal scorer.
Cordoba, I think, isn't it? Is that his name? Cordoba or?
Yeah, Cordoba. Is he? Oh wait, he's on the sideline. I think is he carrying on?
I don't know. It looks like he's not really. Doesn't look up to it, does he? We'll see.
Up to 15 people watching live. Do fire the likes up, everybody, and do smash the subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Oh!
What happened there? What? I'm way behind. My stream is just...
Yeah, I'm behind as well as normal. It's Leipzig, or is it?
Oh, yeah, Leipzig equaliser.
All right, Cheddar's, you've got some hope now.
Yeah, cross in from the left.
Was it Schick?
And scored by Schick.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he played him for Roma, I think. That was a good header.
1-1. 1-1. No, still could be 3-1 though.
Angelino assist.
I went for 3-1. That's my prediction. 3-1.
Yeah.
Oh, Cordoba's down
Upamecano
again.
with the pass out left. Pass out left from Upamecano. Out to the left back. Crossed in nicely into the box. And Shiki beat the defender to head it in. Well done.
Yeah. 1-1.
Scheiße.
Daniel.
Yes.
Natesh asks, can I please come on the podcast?
Okay, since you asked so nicely.
And
You
Sam
guys
Chadwick.
are crazy.
Chadwick asked you, Sam, what's the best Norwegian dish?
He's into his food, isn't he, this Chadwick? He asked us earlier about our favourite breakfast, I think. Best Norwegian dish. I'll tell you what, Chadwick. What I really like Norwegian is we get really good salmon here, as you probably would think. Our Norwegian salmon, the stuff we get here from Norway, from our fjords, is really good. It tastes really good. So I like a nice bit of fried salmon with some nicely, freshly cooked potatoes. and a little bit of butter on top of that. Sometimes maybe a bit of hollandaise sauce, but normally just a bit of butter. It's really nice, really nice. It tastes so much flavour in that fish. It's really good. Recommend that with a few greens on the side. That's a dish I really like here in Norway.
And then you got cheddars. What's the difference between a Ferrari and an erection?
Don't know.
I don't have a Ferrari.
That's Brad. That's
bloody hell. I must be in a museum because you are truly a work of art.
That's a good one.
So I've read some good jokes on Facebook. Good jokes on Facebook. Every so often you just come across a gem, and it's like, yeah, that is so funny. So funny.
My mate sent me a funny joke this morning. He always sends me a few jokes every week. It's a funny one. Should I tell it? It's a bit dirty.
Yeah, go on.
Okay,
go on, mate.
Joke?
Hey, this channel's adult content, so anything. So.
Okay. So what do you call it? What do you call a blonde with ponytails? Pigtails. What do you call a blonde with pigtails? Don't know.
No.
Give up. It's a blowjob with handlebars.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
We kid.
Daniel Chadwick says, "Where's your Overmars poster?"
Where's my? I actually don't have an Overmars poster.
James Fitzgerald has got a good chat-up line again.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work, but it's a good one. I like every bone in your body, especially mine.
That's quality.
That's funny.
That's brilliant.
That's funny.
That's brilliant.
The thing is, he's from Ireland, though, isn't he? We should be making fun of the Irish, shouldn't we? Did you hear about the Irish terrorist who tried to blow up an escort?
No.
He burnt his lips on the exhaust. Didn't you guys get that, or is it too early in the day for you?
Say it again.
Tried to blow up a car. The Irish terrorist who tried to blow up a car, or say escort or car.
Oh,
say car.
Ford Escort, yeah.
I called you went for the sexual version, the woman, didn't you? Bloody hell!
I've got one. I've got one. What? I don't know whether I should tell this one because it's proper.
What?
I think it's proper. What's the difference between a Catholic and a Muslim?
Oh, here we go.
No. Catholic gets stoned and fucked. A Muslim gets fucked then stoned.
Oh my god.
And I'm now going to add my disclaimer. This is just jokes, guys. So anybody comes in and gets super offended.
Daniel, Miss Melina.
Like it. They've gone up to 17 people watching this live.
Chance here from Leipzig, crossed in from Werner, but no, didn't manage to convert. I'll tell you what, Leipzig are taking over a bit here now, the last 10 minutes. It's 25 minutes have passed. We're in the 26th minute, and Leipzig, they're back in the game here. They're
I think
controlling it more.
I think Cologne's best opportunity is sort of gone now.
They're taking over more and more now, Leipzig, so they look likely to be scoring again soon.
What a... Yeah.
Miss Molina asks, Daniel, if you met Ozil and you could say one word to him, what would it be?
One word. I don't know. I actually don't know. Probably
Cock.
leave. Leave.
Leave, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, yeah, Cheddars has said, is that a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants. And Chadwick has said, yeah, do you guys like any other sports than football?
Yeah, I like quite a few sports, to be honest. I don't follow them as rigorously as I do the Premier League, but yeah, I quite like a few of the American sports. I like ice hockey. I watch a bit of the NHL. My favorite team there is the Chicago Blackhawks.
I'm a big yeah. I like boxing. Boxing's amazing.
Boxing would be good fun.
Yeah. Big boxing fan.
It's not a bad show. What was your question, Liam? Sorry if I missed it. And then, yeah, James Fitzgerald says, oh, God, I can't believe I'm reading this. I hope you got...
What is it? Go on, read.
Says, I hope you got pet insurance because tonight I'm going to destroy that pussy.
That's the best one. That's the best one.
Bloody hell.
Oh,
that is
plenty.
bad. That is bad.
Then, yeah, Brownie has said, what's the difference between a Catholic wedding and a Catholic funeral?
Go on.
There's one less piss head in the funeral.
It's a good one, that one.
Yeah, Liam Damon has said darts. Brownie said tennis and boxing. And we've got a question from Zidane as well. Big up Zidane. He's asked everyone, Pepe or Rashford?
Pepe.
Oh.
Pepe.
At the moment, I would say Rashford, to be honest. At the moment, but I hope Pepe's really good.
Nah, Pepe. Rashford's overrated.
He hasn't been this season, mate. He hasn't.
He's overrated.
He's done well this season, especially towards the end before the
and
break.
bearing in mind though, Pepe's still he's at a new league, whereas Rashford's been in the Premier League for ages.
Yeah, but that's what he's meaning now, isn't he? I don't think he's meaning in 3 years' time. I don't know. Well, it might be.
And also Pepe's output in France before he came here was better than Rashford's.
Yeah, but that's a different league, isn't it? It's a different league.
Nah, mate, Rashford's overrated. Most of the whole Man United team is overrated, apart from Bruno Fernandes. He's probably their best player.
I think Rashford's, in my opinion, Rashford's been very good leading up to the break. But I hope Pepe is going to be the better player next season because he's got huge potential. He just has to put a few things together. You know, he has to put his shooting boots on a bit better, and he has to produce a bit more when he's got the ball. But you can see he's got all the skill in the world. I mean, the guy can dribble past anyone, can't he? I mean, he can just skin anyone.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Rashford's been carrying up until Bruno came. Really, Rashford was carrying Man United like on his shoulders. And he was another player playing while he was injured as well, just to go through. Miss Molina's asked, would you give Eddie Nketiah more playing time to improve or get him out on loan?
I'd give him playing time.
Yeah, you know, the thing is with Nketiah is he is a really good player in the box. He knows exactly where that ball's coming. He's got like some kind of, you know, radar vision, you know, I mean, to be able to find out where that ball is going to be coming. He's great in the box. He is. I know everyone's reluctant to use the term fox in the box, you know, after Francis Jeffers and all that spectacle that went on there with him. We thought we was getting a good striker, and it ended up being shite. But I mean, for me, Nketiah is a foxy. I mean, he knows where that ball's coming all the time. But the thing is, it's all the build-up play. It's everything like outside of the box. Whereas for me, he's a bit lightweight, and he's not really influential. But as soon as you get a cross going into the box, he's going to be on the end of it. So I can see him being a good striker. It's difficult to get him that playing time, isn't it?
I think Nketiah will be a good player to bring off the bench. Just like if we needed a late goal.
He's an impact player. He's an impact player at the moment.
I think with Nketiah that he needs to mature up, and I think Arteta can be that guy to make him mature up. Because I don't think under Wenger he never had a chance. Under Emery he never really had a chance, and I think he just needs someone to take him under his wing and show him the ropes, because he does. He's got the talent, but he just needs to mature. He's a bit like Joe Willock. Joe Willock's a quality player, but his decision making at times, like he'll take a shot on when he needs to play the ball, and I think it just little things like that, and will make all the difference. But yeah, listen, I think Nketiah, I would. It's either we're at that stage with Nketiah where it's either now or never. If we don't ever give him a chance now, then he's never going to get a chance at Arsenal.
I think he's a really good impact player. I think coming off the bench for the last, say, 20, 25 minutes, 20 minutes or so, he can really produce something, because he coming on with fresh legs and getting in the box and getting in behind defenders. I think he'll score goals. He'll be really good. He's different when he starts games. When he starts games, he's not quite as good. He seems to struggle a bit more when he starts games. When he comes on from the bench, he is dangerous. He's like that. Remember how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was? The current Manchester United manager. Remember how good he was coming off the bench for Man U. I mean, that's the type of player I see Nketiah being for us. Coming off the bench and winning games. I think that's what he can do. Yeah.
Leipzig are all over Cologne now. Yeah, I think
it's pretty much one-way traffic at the moment, isn't it? 33 minutes.
One-way traffic.
Yeah, Chadwick saying he thinks that he hates Man United more than he hates Spurs.
And so he asked us about our favourite. Go ahead.
What were you going to say?
No, you finish yours and then I'll go.
I was going to say, Grant said Pepe, Brownie said Rashford. About that other question. And then,
Brownie would say Rashford because he's never seen any good players at Cardiff. So listen, Rashford's like probably Ronaldinho to him because he's never seen any good players at Cardiff.
Funny. No, I was going to say, Chadwick asked us today during the debate we had. He kept asking us our favourite breakfast, and we didn't manage to answer that. I think he's a bit of a food buff, this Chadwick guy.
Chadwick. Do you want to know my favourite breakfast? Chadwick, I'll tell you, right? My favourite breakfast, and I can only get it when I go to America. But every time I go to America, I go to this place called Denny's, and it's absolutely amazing. I can tell you.
Denny's is good. I was just going to say
Denny's is quality. Denny's, I love to get their T-bone steak with eggs with cheese on top. I tell you what, mate, absolutely amazing.
Good shout.
Absolutely amazing.
Good shout. I love a traditional full English, like egg and bacon. Not with like the black pudding and that, but like a nice egg and bacon, baked beans,
I love fried
toast. I like all of it apart from the black pudding. I really like.
I love black pudding. I love black pudding.
What about you, Simpy? Cornflakes.
Nice Krispies.
Cocoa Pops.
It's got to be a Milky Way. You're the Milky Way kid, aren't you?
Milky Bar Sims. Yeah, mine's gonna be I really like croissants, like pain au chocolat, so nice.
Yeah, I love them.
But
yeah,
that's not a breakfast though. That's a bloody. Nice, what's it called? That's a what's it called? It's a pastry.
when I was on guide dog training at the hotel, they had those. So I literally had about 4 breakfasts in one breakfast on that training course because they had cereal, then they had those pan chocolat croissants, and then had full English, like, and literally just it was proper amazing.
Nice. So
proper amazing.
Simply, if you're not pastry but actual breakfast, what do you go for?
Yeah, it'd have to be a full English breakfast.
Yeah,
like
it's nice.
Fresh one, like sausage, toast, beans, tomato, bacon.
I miss that. Over here, we don't get the.
Yeah,
it's not the same over here. It's not the same over here. You know, the stuff we have over here doesn't taste the same. It's nice, but it doesn't. I miss the English, you know, stuff from Tesco's and Marks and Spencer's and stuff like that. You know.
We got a lot of questions coming in from Zidane. Zidane likes doing these questions, so big up Zidane. He likes doing the player comparisons. So we got next one he's put up is Reece Nelson or Daniel James.
Don't know. For me, it's a close one, really. But for me,
probably
Daniel James.
Reece Nelson.
Why do you always keep going for the wrong one, Daniel? You always go for the wrong one.
No, because Daniel James is overrated. Just because he scored.
Oh,
just because he scored.
Everyone's overrated.
Just because. Hey, listen, I don't. Listen, everyone doesn't think Coutinho's. Don't rate Coutinho, and I think Coutinho's quality. But the problem with Daniel James is that he hasn't really done it. Like everybody's. I mean, listen, Reece Nelson's not really done it, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, they got goal! Sorry. Go, RB Leipzig.
Was it Nkunku?
Just scored. Is it
Nkunku? Chip over the
goalkeeper with a through ball. Ooh,
yeah, Christopher Nkunku. Weren't we linked with him as well?
Yeah, he was at PSG. Before,
when he was at PSG, we were linked with him.
Emery wanted him, I think. And then we all laughed, and then now he's been ripping it up this season.
Yeah.
We laughed at Seunchu, we laughed at Johnny Evans. Those two are solid in the central defence for Leicester. I mean, we've got to stop laughing at players, you know, we think we don't want. There's a quality finish by Nkunku. Quality. Brilliant chip. Brilliantly timed chip over the goalkeeper just as he's coming out. Wow. What a finish.
Nitesh.
So it's 2-1. 2-1 Leipzig.
So yeah, Cheddar's bet's back on. Nitesh has said that Joe Willock is Alex Iwobi, and then WRT, what's that? Without finishing.
With regards was it?
Oh, with regards to finishing. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe Willock's not too brilliant at finishing. Then yeah, I agree to that. And then he says, Nitesh said porn flakes. Of course he would. Oh jeez.
And Brownie's relating back to that earlier question about, like Daniel said, about the Cardiff players being rubbish. And then I saw Football Brownie in a YouTube video earlier about, Kevin Campbell is a Cardiff City legend. And we stole Ramsey from Cardiff as well.
Oh, sour grapes. Yeah, Cardiff City, eh?
And Miss Molina said, what's everyone's favourite ice cream?
I'll tell you what, when it comes to brands...
Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry's is nice. I love that. What's it called? Monkey. What's it called? That one with bananas. Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna find out. Ben and Jerry's. Ben and Jerry's.
The brownie one's good, and the cookie dough.
I like the fish food one.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah, fish food one, and the. I do like a good McFlurry from McDonald's though as well. It has to be said.
That sounds good as well, definitely.
Yeah.
Let's see.
A mint choc chip ice cream is good.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah.
Mind you, Casper's, you can get some pretty good ice creams from Casper's as well, but they're like £9. They are massive though, like proper massive. Like, mind you, Ben and Jerry's is expensive as well. Like, it's like £5 a pot. It's like proper ridiculous.
Chunky Monkey, that's it. Chunky Monkey is the one I love.
I've not tried that one.
Monkey.
I've not tried
It's
that one.
lovely.
What is it? Is it just got like dark chocolate?
It's got almonds in it. It's lovely, and it's got is it like a banana flavor if I remember correctly? I'm trying to remember it now. I just remember it's so nice. Let me see what flavor is Chunky Monkey.
Chunky Monkey, what a name!
They've got loads of them. They got some funny names, really funny names for their ice cream.
Yeah, they got fish food, cookie dough, Ben and Jerry's, and then you can't beat Ben and Jerry's though for quality.
So
Haagen-Dazs is really nice as well.
Haagen-Dazs is good.
They've got flavors. Chip happens instead of shit happens, and it's funny. Classic ice cream. Here we go. It's the classic ones. Chunky Monkey. Yeah, it's banana ice cream with fudge chunks and walnuts. And I tell you what, it tastes so nice.
See, that does sound good.
I mean, the combination of those flavors is so nice.
To be fair, that does sound rather good. Now you're making me want ice cream. Can we change the subject? You're making me want ice cream when we've got none. That's just proper. Fire up
the likes, everyone.
Fire up the likes and subscribe if you're new.
So we got Zidane back again with another player comparison. So it's Gabriel Jesus or Alexander Lacazette.
Lacazette for me.
I'm going to go with Lacazette as well.
Yeah, just for the simple fact that Lacazette offers more than just scoring goals, like his work rate.
See, what's the comparison?
Gabriel Jesus or Lacazette?
It's got to be Lacazette, really, I suppose. Overall, like you say, does more. Football Brownie, contemplating a drink. Wow, I don't think that's the first time you've said that.
I'm surprised you're contemplating.
Just do it, mate. Just do it. That's what I say. That's it's like Nike, innit? Just do it, mate. Just do it.
Mind you, to be fair, if I was a Cardiff City supporter, I'd be drinking every day as well. Like, to be fair.
So like I was telling them last time Cardiff City were any good, dinosaurs were walking the earth, weren't they? So it's a bit long ago.
Yeah.
And the guy with Lacazette on the back of his shirt, Nitesh, says Lacazette all day long.
We know Nitesh loves Lacazette. We heard that earlier in the debate today. He's
he loves Oxlade-Chamberlain as well.
I
never knew that Oxlade-Chamberlain was better than Mo Salah. I never knew that until today.
I know, yeah, that's just yeah.
He has I think Nitish has a shrine. He has an Oxlade-Chamberlain shrine somewhere in his flat, and he prays to it several times a day,
along with his Xhaka one.
He's just waiting for you to send him that Ozil scarf, and he'll have the collection then.
And then we got Liam Damon said cider or lager.
Neither.
Yeah, probably had to go for a cider for me out of those two.
For me, it's Jack Daniels all day long. Neither cider or lager. Too
Jack
gassy.
Daniels and Pepsi.
Do you know what? Last time I had cider, I had Copperberg, and I ain't gonna lie to you, right? I was fine, and then the next morning I had the most horrendous stomach cramps. It was proper horrible. Like, oh my god, it was absolutely. It was never again touch cider. And do you know the really funny thing is, I used to drink Copperberg all the time and never had any effect. But then this one time, like literally, I thought I was in so much pain. It was proper horrible. But JD all the way.
Copperberg's nice, Swedish. I do
like it.
I ended up over there, but
thing is, I do like it. I love Copperberg. Copperberg's lovely, but it's just I can't drink it now. It's weird. And I used to be able to, but JD I can drink no problem. I can just yeah, I can drink JD and it has no effect on me. So
yeah. Right, so we're at half time now, aren't we? I think pretty close.
Pretty much.
Pretty
We've got a
close.
minute and a
Yeah.
half.
Corner now to Leipzig.
Do fire
Just
up the
before
likes,
half-time.
everybody, and do subscribe if you're new, and do share the channel around.
Haven't seen that much from Timo Werner, to be honest, today, but he hasn't been playing his central role. He's been playing out on the
Yeah.
right. No,
Yeah,
sorry, out on the left.
They put that Schick further forward.
Yeah.
How do you say that? Liam Damon says, I love Korovizer? Korovizer? Is that a drink?
Kvass, yeah. It's it's a liquor, isn't it? It's like a type of brandy or liquor. I think it's a brandy or something like that.
Oh, I'm going to Google it. I've not heard it before.
Kvass, yeah. I think it's a type of.
Was it? In Japan. What is it? Cognac, whiskey or brandy? It's a brandy. It's two. Oh no, what? No, it isn't. Wait, what? Brandy.
See what Upamecano just did well here when Cologne had a counter attack. Nice tackle.
Yeah.
Oh crap! So I've seen Cheddar's in the chat. He bought cheap vodka when he was 17, and then a week later there was a news report saying it's fake and has paint thinner inside.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that ethanol stuff. It makes you blind, mate. Don't go for that.
So there we go. We're at half time. Obviously, my stream is probably a bit behind you guys.
Half time, yep. 2-1 to Leipzig. Yep, been a pretty dominant first half, to be honest, by Leipzig. Apart from the first 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes was Cologne, and then Leipzig just took over, really.
Yeah, they did. They just...
I like a White Russian, Chadwick. White Russian, I enjoy White Russian quite a lot. I must admit, I got it off of the Big Lebowski, I think like most people did. Watching the Big Lebowski, a legendary film with Jeff Bridges and what's his name, John Goodman and Steve Buscemi. Yeah, the dude. Yeah, drunk White Russians all day long. Lovely. Wish I could.
Tequila, combination of vodka and sugarcane. It tastes just like coffee. Okay. And then yeah, Jackie's saying Bundesliga's boring.
It's not the most entertaining, is it? Really, to be honest, but it is what it is. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go to the toilet, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Get a drink.
Okay, catch you in a bit.
Yeah. Do fire up the likes, everybody. We're on 31 likes and 10 dislikes. Fair enough.
I think we know where they come from.
Yeah, probably certain person's 10 fake accounts, probably. But it is what it is. Sour grapes and all that. That's what happens when you spam people's chat multiple times. You get blocked.
Jeez.
Exactly. When you spam people's chat 100 times, you get blocked.
All right, then let's have a look at what are we on?
Some people have sad and pathetic lives. That all they do is make account, get blocked, make another one, get blocked.
Jeez. You're wasting so much time doing that.
Exactly.
Big up Melina. We've got Football with Brownie saying, I took that Russian out the other day, but she ended up dancing on tables and telling my best mate that she didn't like him. So she had a taxi back. Oh, yeah, I think he mentioned that he was going out for drinks or a meal with a Russian girl.
Oh, yeah.
So he ended up going to a club, I'm guessing. Maybe not a club, actually. Dancing on tables. Could be anywhere.
Oh, that's all right, though.
And then, yeah, Cheddar saying Jägermeister and Iron Brew is his favourite.
Let's have a look here. What have we got?
Chadwick's asked you, well, I've not been Chadwick, but Daniel, have you been to Blackburn's grounds?
I've not, no, Chadwick, unfortunately.
And Liam Damon, I'm 24.
Let's have a look here. That's what I want to do.
I'll wait until Sam's back, Nitesh, before we read that one out. And Brownie's been to Blackburn ground a few times. What have you got planned on the channel this week then, Daniel?
So at the moment, I'm not entirely sure, apart from this, past this watch along. So yeah, I mean, I've got great content coming up, obviously, when Arsenal returns, but I've not really got a lot planned. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. I may do something I may do a stream tomorrow afternoon, because tomorrow evening I'm a little bit busy tomorrow evening. So yeah, I may do a little stream tomorrow afternoon. But it all depends. Like, you know, it's like I've got great content coming out, you know, when Arsenal return and that. But yeah, it's just it just depends on how quickly the channel grows. Really, that the more content I do and the more you know, the more people I get watching and stuff. So it really depends. There's a lot of factors.
Yeah, you got some good people in the chat. So whatever you do, they'll all come and watch. Chadwick's asking me if I like the Queen. Chadwick, you love the Queen, Chadwick. Chadwick's asking me if I like the Queen. I don't really know a Chadwick. No, I don't know really. Seems okay, but doesn't really do much now. Yeah, true, Chadwick. Your Queen obsession is an inside joke. And yeah, Melina's asking Daniel, when is Chadwick going to finally come on and do his rendition of God Save the Queen?
That's depending on Chadwick. So Chadwick, put in the chat when you're going to come on.
And Liam Damon's asked you how old Daniel and Sam are.
Okay, so I am 30 and Sam's probably 55 or something like that. I can't remember.
I think he's 39. I think. Good job he's not here when you said that.
Yeah, I know. Probably just.
Maybe he can hear it through his laptop while he's getting a drink.
He's getting a drink.
Melina, what is Melina said, have me or you been to the top of the Shard? It is beautiful.
Who said that?
Melina.
So what, have I ever been to the top of the Shard?
Yeah.
No, never.
Okay. Yeah, Melina, I've not been on top of the Shard, but I've been in the Shard into like the restaurants in there, which is pretty good. But yeah, I've not been to the top.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I got a good picture out the window, like when the sun's setting of the whole like of London. It's really good. What else have we got?
Do smash the
Melina,
likes, everybody, and do subscribe if you're new.
Melina's asked if you've ever accidentally sent a text to the wrong person.
No, but my brother got hold of my phone once, and because I was sent a text to a random person out my phone book, and it turned out to be somebody when I was at college, and yeah, he sent her a pretty graphic text, and she phoned me up. I was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Don't worry, my brother got hold of my phone and blooming sent this bloody text."
Play returns, crazy guy.
Yeah,
he's back.
Guten Abend, meine Herren. Haben Sie gut?
Sam's back. The 55-year-old.
Who said I'm 55?
I did.
Bloody hell.
No, because who was it? Liam was asking mine and your age, and I said I'm 30, and I said I think Sam's 55. Just joking, like.
Bloody hell. I'm 39. 40 in December. I don't know what to do for my birthday. Figure out something.
I was going to say go watch Arsenal, but you can't.
I've still got to do a belated 30th for mine, because that's when we entered into lockdown.
Oh,
so yeah, never got to do anything.
Unlucky. Yes.
Also, as well, it's me and the wife's first wedding anniversary on the 10th of August this year, and we was going to go away.
Oh, well done.
But looking like that's not going to happen now.
When did you guys get married?
We just got married down where I live, down in Devon.
Right, okay.
And then we went to Australia for our honeymoon in February this year. So
lovely.
Yeah, we went there for. We decided to hold off for a couple of months, because we figured if we went to Australia in February, it's their summer, so we sort of haven't really had a winter this year, because we've spent most of it in Australia.
Nice, lovely, great.
Much nicer.
Australia's nice. Australia's nice, man. Australia, especially when we went out to the Great Barrier Reef and that. It's proper nice. Absolutely nice.
Yeah, there's just not much of it left now, is there? The Great Barrier Reef is in trouble, isn't it? I say.
Well, we had we had quite mixed climates, because we went to the Barrier Reef, which was quite tropical, and we went to most of the. I mean, like you say, the Barrier Reef is in trouble, which is why they're trying to protect it. So we went there. It's still nice though. What's there of it? It's still, it's the only thing. It's the only thing that you can actually see from space is the Barrier Reef, and the water out there is so clear.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I haven't been there. I've seen it, of course.
So yeah, we
went. It looks amazing.
We went there to the Barrier Reef. Then we went up to Kuranda village in the rainforest. Very tropical, which was really nice. And then we took the old style railway back down through the rainforest, which was lovely. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And then we went on to Ayers Rock, which obviously is desert.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, it's right in the middle of the country, isn't it? Basically, yeah. In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. We went to Ayers Rock.
How did you get there? Did you fly, or how did you get there? Because it's a long way away into the country, isn't it?
Yeah, so we flew from Cairns to Ayers Rock.
Yeah, right.
And I tell you what, Ayers Rock was really nice, but I tell you, anybody who's planning on going, fucking hell, make sure you got a fly net. Make sure you got a Flynet. And I ain't just saying a Flynet at night time. What I mean is literally. So to sum it up for you, we knew this because I've got friends who have been to Australia and said you got to take Flynets. And I, you know how people exaggerate. So I was like, nah, you're going to be absolutely fine. You know, we don't need a Flynet. So as we were coming into land, our sighted guides were saying to us, "Oh, you do realise everyone's got Flynets on. All the airport staff have got face masks, Flynets on." I was like, "It can't be that bad," and it was. You get out there and the flies are in your nose, they're in your ears, they're in your, and they just because. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I am not having this. You to take the Flynet off, to drink a sip of drink or something, they literally just fly up inside the net, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's horrible. But they go to sleep they go to sleep at night time. So when the sun went down, you're fine. But when the sun's up, you've got to have a Flynet. I'll tell you, it was really funny.
That sounds awful.
I'll tell you, it was really funny, right? Because we were on our second day in Ayers Rock, and we were walking through the little town of Uluru, and I was saying, do you know what? I'd hate to live here because there's literally nothing to do. It is just outback. So you've got the little town, and then once you're out of there, it's just desert. Honestly, you could run through it naked, and you probably wouldn't get arrested because there's literally nobody there. And you know, I was saying there's not a lot to do here. I couldn't live here. It drive me mad. And I didn't realise some ranger was listening to what I was saying, and he turned around and said, "Don't worry, I've lived here for 25 years and I fucking hate it." Like, yeah.
Jesus.
And but it was nice, and you know, the Ayers Rock is very sacred. You know, the Aboriginals, you know, they're very, you know, they look after it. They don't talk about, you know, like death and that. They see it as they want to, you know, they find it really upsetting. They've, you know, you can't climb Ayers Rock now because the Aboriginals said, why do you want to spoil it? And you know, they stopped it. They stopped it last year, you know, so you can't climb it now. Yeah. And it's like and the Aboriginal stuff is very expensive. Like it's very expensive.
Tourist,
so their art. No, it's not that. It's just they're so good at the artwork, and it is very, very, very expensive. But the Aboriginals will give it to you for nothing because they have no concept of money. They've got no concept of money. Do you know the Aboriginals? They buy they'll buy big Ferraris, they'll buy big Lamborghinis, and they'll blow them up for their entertainment. They've got no concept of money.
Wow. They've
got no concept of money. It's really fascinating. Really, really fascinating. We had a
fascinating old culture. Yeah.
When we were over there, they gave us a talk about their way of life, and I tell you what, it's nice to see different culture.
I bet it was.
And then we went to Sydney, which was more like a modern city, and you know, that was really nice. And then we went to Melbourne. Listen, I didn't really like Melbourne, if I'm being honest. I thought Melbourne was boring. There wasn't really a lot to do there. In Melbourne. But listen, Australia's a nice place. If you get the chance to go, it's a nice place. I mean,
it's on my list. On my list.
The flight was a killer. I ain't gonna lie. The flight was a
killer.
And I would say, and I'm not just saying this, if you're gonna go, you're probably better off saving than going business class, because it is. If you go via Singapore, that's the way I'd done it. I went via Singapore, so it was like 14 hours to Singapore and then another 8 hours to Cairns. And I'll tell you something now. We flew with Singapore Airlines, and they were fantastic. But then we flew with a local airline from Cairns, so it was a franchise of Singapore Airlines, but it was Silk Air, and it was crap, absolutely crap.
That's a shame.
But it's worth going. I recommend to anybody.
Yeah, no, I think definitely it's on my list to go, and I think many other people are interested as well. And talking about that, we're second half has started. We're 47 minutes now, so the game's kicked off again. Leipzig are in total control by the looks of it.
What have you in the chat? Simply,
what's
going on?
Natasha's reminding me, Sam, there was a question. It's going back to the debate. It said, have you seen the story of multiple former players saying that Liverpool can do way better than Salah as he misses lots of chances?
Rubbish.
He's really pushing that.
Yeah.
Pushing that agenda.
He's talking rubbish, that's what he's doing.
And Chadwick's asking you, Daniel, how did you get suggestions to go to Aspen, Colorado? Did someone suggest it to you?
So I went part of a skiing trip. I was part of a skiing club at school, and we got the chance to go to Colorado, and that was the first ever flight I'd done. It was the first time I'd been out of the UK, and it was the first time I got on a plane, and it was like it took like 12 hours to get there. So we went 8 hours to Chicago, and then we went from Chicago to Denver, and then Denver down into Aspen. But yeah, it was brilliant. Skiing on snow, proper snow is totally different to dry ski slope. But yeah, that's how I got to Colorado. It was amazing. And I always remember that trip because it was my first ever trip abroad. So yeah, listen, got lots of time for, like, I always say that America is like my second home because I've been to America like 11 or 12 times since. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good fun. So have we got any? Oh yeah, Brownie was saying, yeah, again, another place Brownie's lived. He used to live in Australia. Jeez. And yeah, you mentioned whereabouts you went.
Who's that, Brownie?
Yeah, he's lived in like literally every country.
Jesus, Brownie, you get around worse than a Russian prostitute. Jesus, mate.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Brownie's been everywhere. He's been everywhere.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Timo Werner.
Oh, Timo Werner's through here.
Oh, he's gonna score.
And he scores.
Yeah.
Timo Werner scores on a
Straight
counter-attack.
from the counter.
Yeah, straight from the counter-attack from a corner. As a Cologne corner, and they just got straight through the counter-attack. Werner was through by himself.
Werner's just be standing there for 5 minutes.
Werner.
Yeah, very effective counter-attack. This Cologne, yeah.
Do fire up them likes, everybody. Do smash the subscribe. I've not checked what we're on recently, but...
Liam Damon's asking you, Daniel, who's better, Brock Lesnar or John Cena?
Do you know what? Probably John Cena. Do you know why? And I'll tell you this, Liam. John Cena is probably his work ethic is better, and he's got, that guy is intelligent. Yeah, listen, I'm not a big fan of Brock Lesnar. Simply the fact that he does hardly anything, and the way he mugs off companies just for his own gain. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of him. He's a total bell end.
Fair enough. Oh, wow. Natasha's just forwarded me an article about... Oh, I can't see it because it's in this Facebook group. Yeah, I can't see it, Natasha. Sorry, pal. Miss Molina's asking, what are your thoughts on Gwen Doozy?
He's got a lot of potential. I just think he needs to mature. He's still young. But yeah, he's got a lot of potential.
Okay. Yeah, I think he was just rushed, pretty much rushed and overplayed considering where he came from. But he did do okay. But he's got stuff to work on. But that's only going to come with time.
Yeah,
A lot. I think he's done way better. Same as Martinelli. Sorry, they've done way better than everyone expected. Coming from that low down and being that young. So Brownie's asked George Graham or Arsene Wenger.
For me, it's Arsene Wenger just because he revolutionised so much at the club, and he got that, the double 98, double in 2001, the Invincibles, brought in some amazing players. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's Arsene Wenger. Even though George Graham was a great manager, and of course he did some great things too, but overall for me it's just Wenger just beats him. He beats him by a clear margin.
For me, it's Arsene Wenger simply because that's my era growing up at school. But I have heard really good things about George Graham, and like a lot of people will say George Graham because they'll be just remembering the last decade under Wenger. You take that out the equation, and he was just like you say, Sam. He revolutionised football. He changed the way football clubs operated, changed the way everybody looked at the football. The problem is that he changed, but then when football changed again, he didn't change with it.
Yes.
So correct. And it's almost like, so he revolutionised football so much that football surpassed Wenger's philosophy and Wenger's, what Wenger was trying to do. So he got it to a point, but then, like I say, football surpassed and evolved, and unfortunately, he didn't change with it, and we are where we are.
Yeah, great goal from Koln.
Yeah, long shot.
Brilliant goal. Beautiful long shot. So 3-2. Then all our predictions have gone out the window there. But Cheddars is getting his. He's already got his over 2.5 goals, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's Oh wait.
Yeah.
If it goes 3-3, then Cheddars has lost, but it looks okay.
What do you mean? What was he going for?
Leipzig win.
Leipzig winning over 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Wenger's, like you say, Daniel, it's correct what you're saying. People think about the last 10 years when, of course, he stayed at the club for too long and he was too stubborn to change his tactics and change things around because, basically we were playing the same tactics for 10, 15 years. Clubs found us out. It was so frustrating. We'd go to every game and play exactly the same way. We knew exactly how we was going to play, and so did the opposition. And we struggled for so long with that, with no plan B to how we were playing. Of course,
I'm going to say something controversial now. I actually think Sir Alex Ferguson was a better manager than Arsene Wenger.
Well, I would say to you, Daniel, that's not controversial at all. I would say that's perfectly logical, because Sir Alex Ferguson, not only did he win tons more than Wenger,
but the only reason I say it's controversial is because there will be a lot of fans who really are.
Yeah, but they'll be typical Arsenal, unrealistic, illogical Arsenal fans, because to me, it's just from a logical perspective and try and look at it halfway objectively. Oh, Leipzig just scored again. Leipzig just scored from outside the box.
4-2. Fucking hell, what a game. 4-2.
So yeah, I think Cheddars is safe. Cheddars is safe now.
Hope so for him.
How are we doing for likes and that, Simpy? How are we?
We are on. Let me just hit that refresh.
Get the lights going, folks. Hit the like button.
We're on. Come on. 37 likes. I've got.
Yeah.
37 likes. Good. Really good. Thanks, folks. Hit the like button.
Yeah. Hit the likes and do subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, going back to, unless you're really biased. I mean, anyone who's halfway objective with this, Sir Alex Ferguson was just, he was actually, heads and shoulders above Wenger, really. I mean, with what he achieved and he actually changed tactics several times. He changed teams 4 or 5 times. He won trophies with all of them. He won the treble. He's won the Champions League. It's for me, there's not really much comparison. I mean, I would say Alex Ferguson, quite far ahead of Wenger in a lot of ways. I think, even though Wenger had some good periods and they were very close at certain times, but you look in total, look at their careers in total, and Wenger is not nowhere near Alex Ferguson in terms of what he achieved, in my opinion. But for Arsenal, of course, Wenger was great. For Arsenal, Wenger was great. He's our legendary manager, isn't he? He's the best manager we had since, you got to go back to the Bertie Mee days and all that, haven't you? There were, what's his name? What's his name? The first great Chapman. You got to go back to not Bertie Mee, Chapman. Herbert Chapman days. You got to go back to those days really to find someone just as successful.
So we got. We're in the, Grant. Wait, did I miss? I think I missed something. Yeah, Brownie and Grant agree that it's not controversial, Daniel, because Ferg is the best manager to grace the Premier League.
Yeah.
Then Chadwick saying the clone goalkeeper is rubbish. Basically, it's the same goalkeeper that he went up. I think his name's Horn. He went when they got relegated. He stayed with them. Then promoted, he stayed with them. And then he was at the Emirates as well last season.
Yeah,
the season before. That was a good game. That actually. Then Zidane back again with his another player comparisons. He's asking us Mason Mount from Chelsea or Matteo Guendouzi.
They're slightly different players, aren't they? Mount is an attacking player.
Yeah,
he's more of a deep lying playmaker. They're both talents. They've both been up and down, haven't they, this season? It's difficult to choose really. One's attacking, one's not. So it's a difficult comparison. But I think Guendouzi is very underrated, to be honest. I mean, I think
Guendouzi will be a good player. I think he will be. I think you've got to give him time.
Give him another season or two. Give him another season or two, and I think he'll show.
Do you know what it is, though? The reason why Arsenal fans don't give young players time is because we're so conditioned over the years to fail, and now we've got to a point where we need success. I think it's just got to the point where if they're not good now, a lot of fans are like, well, bin them, they're rubbish, sell them.
Yeah.
If Martinelli hadn't made the impact that he'd done, fans would have been like, oh, he's rubbish, sell him. And it's like, why? Why are you going to do that? We made that mistake with Gnabry, thinking, oh, he's not good enough, sell him. And then look how he's turned out. He's a quality player, absolute quality. So you've got to, bear with these players and give them a little bit more time.
Yeah. Oh, offside, I think.
Yep.
No, free kick.
Offside.
Got a yellow.
Free kick. Leipzig are pretty much in control here, aren't they? 61st minute, 4-2.
So we got Brownie's asked us, Bob Paisley or Fergie.
Fergie's won more, hasn't he? Fergie's not only was he manager for how many years was it? He just won tons of trophies, some tons. Was it 13? 13 league titles, was it? We found out. It was one of the questions in one of our quizzes, wasn't it? Sir Alex Ferguson won 13 league titles. 13 league titles. Imagine that.
Ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous. He's won the Champions League, at least once, hasn't he? He's done it more, twice.
All right, here's one for you guys. Ancelotti or Benitez?
Well, Ancelotti. Ancelotti's won a lot more again.
Yeah, serial winner. He's coming to the end.
Guys, not rate. See, I rate Benitez though.
Yeah, he's a great manager, and he does really well with teams that are sort of just below the top. Want to make their way up to the top. He's really good at developing teams. He's very good tactically, but Ancelotti. I mean, look what he did. Look what he's done with the various teams he's managed. He's been solid. He's won trophies all the way. Here we go. Letitia's going on now. Gnabry's not that great, apparently. Would you ask Letitia? Would have Oxford Chamberlain over Gnabry? I bet you would.
Probably would.
Can I just say something, Natish? I'm so glad you're not Arsenal manager because I think fans would turn on you like they turned on Wenger.
Emery, turn on Emery. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Just could you imagine it now?
Won 3 European Cups, but how many league titles did he win?
Could you imagine it now? Fans would be like, Nitesh, who's this manager? Get him out. He's not good enough.
You Tesh out banners.
Yeah, the Tesh out.
So, yeah, big up Jahid as well.
Yeah, big up Jahid.
Jahid has asked, do you think Aubameyang will leave Arsenal as he's rejected a new contract? So
yes.
That's a good question. When we were looking around at all the clubs that need a striker, and quite a few of them have actually signed up new strikers. There's one Nitesh keeps saying. He keeps going back to Real Madrid, saying Real Madrid would buy him. Obviously, they've got Benzema, who's a similar age, and he's still doing really well this season, even though he's an old guy. And they've obviously just put in Hazard. They've got Vasquez, Asensio, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo. I know they're all wingers, and then they've got Mariano and Jovic as well as backup strikers, I think, as well at Real Madrid.
Plus, I think Madrid will probably end up signing Mbappe.
I don't know.
Might do.
If they do, then where is there for Aubameyang to go? There's nowhere to go. Because PSG will then have Icardi.
Yeah.
Inter
Barca could go in for him.
Yeah, but they've still got Suarez, Griezmann that they've just bought in for loads of money. And then the Barca team's already aging. Really aging. They've just brought in De Jong, Ansu Fati, and people like that. But still. Oh. Almost a Leipzig goal. Oh no.
Oh.
How did Werner miss that header? Wait until you see that. I thought that was in.
Let's see.
Yeah,
and
then
Liverpool fans want Werner, don't they? But where's he going to fit into their side? It's just...
Yeah. Bloody hell. I'm going to show you guys something.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
And then Grant said, I don't know if you've read this already. Yeah, Grant said Arsenal fans will be moaning at the club for selling Guendouzi if he becomes world class at Dortmund or Bayern.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, just for Brownie, right? I'm going to send you in the chat. Simply show that. Okay, that first link there. And then show this second link.
Yeah, big up Chris Gaming Nancaro.
Okay, yeah, big up to 15 people in the chat.
All right, just
do subscribe. Do share the channel, share the content, and do smash a like if you've not done so already. That'd be great.
Chris is back on the Fosters.
Well done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Daniel.
show that.
Daniel, please would you be able to bring my screen into the chat?
Yeah. Let me just.
So Sam can have a go at Brownie.
Right, so we're going to look at the honours now. Bob Paisley. So this is Bob Paisley's honours. Yeah, great manager, historical, fantastic for Liverpool. Look at that. Look at his honours list. Go, scroll down. So there we go. 6 times English League champion, UEFA Cup winner, so-called English Super Cup, which is actually the Charity Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. It's the UEFA Super Cup. Yeah, and he's got 3 European Champions Cups. Yeah, I mean, champion. What we call the Champions League now, the old European Cup. Great. Yeah, fantastic manager. One of the best in history, no doubt. Right now, I don't think there's any shadow of a doubt in comparison to who's better when Simply shows Sir Alex Ferguson now. So show Sir Alex Ferguson. Okay, look at
Can't
that.
even fit on the screen.
Look at that.
And I'm zoomed out loads as well.
He's got 13 league titles. Okay, only 2 Champions Leagues instead of 3. He's won 5 FA Cups. Paisley didn't win an FA Cup. Go down. He's got many more league cups. He's got Scottish Cups, Scottish League champion. He's got the Intercontinental Cup, the Club World Cup. Yeah. And then World Coach of the Year twice. I mean, there's not really much comparison there, is there? Really, to be honest.
10 Super
Hang on, guys.
Cups.
I've got to go for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries.
No worries.
Right, Liam. Oh, sorry, Liam. Yeah, Liam Damon said when we were talking about Suarez. Where's it gone? Yeah. Yeah, said Suarez is going to go back to Uruguay and play for his boyhood team. That's a good shout because he's cracking on a bit and he's started to pick up some injuries.
Yeah.
Bob Paisley was manager for 9 years. Okay, I'll wait until. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I'll wait until Sam comes back. And Chris, it is 4-2 to RB Leipzig, or 2-4, and it's the 70th minute. Daniel, Miss Molina's saying, please can you turn the light on if that's okay? Because she's starting to just be the face in the room.
Yeah. I'll be back in a second.
There we go. Lights on. Final 20 minutes.
The lights are on, but no one's home. How are we doing for likes?
Melina just texted me and said it's 40 likes at the moment, which is really good.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, let's try. We've got 20 minutes and then probably like a wrap up. So let's try and see if we can get to 50. That'd be good.
Yeah. Come on, let's try and also if you're new, subscribe as well. If you're new to the channel. Yeah, I can't believe about those 10 dislikes.
Yeah.
That all helps the channel. That's what people don't.
Sausage.
That's what people don't realize, that when people put dislikes on the channel, it still helps the traction on the channel.
Yeah.
It still bumps it up in the YouTube algorithms. So people disliking the channel, you're actually doing me a favor. Or disliking the videos because it still helps. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, if you want to waste time making 10 bot accounts just to do that, then you do it.
Exactly.
Oh, there's a VAR call here for a penalty on Koln. Is it no penalty given? Okay.
No penalty.
So Chadwick's asking you a question, Daniel.
Yeah.
Is Gervinho still your favourite player?
Gervinho was never my favourite player, Chadwick. Do you know what, Chadwick? How about answering a question of mine? When are you going to come on and do your rendition of God Save the Queen?
True,
Put
Chadwick.
that in the chat.
Get on, Chadwick.
Yeah.
You should do it at the full-time whistle. You've got to come on.
Yeah, full-time whistle. You should come on.
Yeah, Suarez is done at Barca as he can't keep the weight off anymore. So Liam Damon's got a question. Who was better? Liverpool, Luis Suarez, or I'm guessing, Man United, Wayne Rooney?
Man United, Wayne Rooney, probably.
Yeah, that's a tricky one, really.
I'd say
Wayne
Man
Rooney
United,
wasn't
Wayne
influential, but then Suarez had some cracking. What's going on here? It's a yellow card. Just saw all the bench just got up when he tackled someone. So what's it? Chadwick saying he will maybe this weekend. He won't be singing though as he's at work. So you can just speak it then, Chadwick. You can speak it really quickly.
This weekend. How would you come on a channel? How would you be able to come in the chat if you're working and talk?
What's going on?
Now we're just trying to get Chadwick to come on and do his rendition of God Save the Queen.
Sex Pistols.
But like Arsenal, he's bottling it.
Yeah.
We've got quite a lot of chats now. Where are we?
Where are we? Who are you?
Do I know the words, Chadwick? I only know some of the words, but I could just get it up on like a script. Could get it up on the lyrics on Google. I can do it quiet in the background, or I can do like ad libs. So you say like God, and then I go God, and then you go save, and I go save. Yeah.
Strangely, I actually do know the words to the English national anthem, but
So Grant, big up Grant, is saying, what are your guys' thoughts on Thomas Vermaelen? Do you think he would have been solid if he wasn't injured?
He started off very well, didn't he? He started off very well. He had those long range goals were amazing, weren't they? We thought, oh, hello, we've got an extra. Someone who can score a few goals here. But then he saw after that injury, he had that long term injury, didn't he? And he came back. He wasn't quite the same, was he? He'd lost a lot of his speed, and he just wasn't the same. He wasn't as good then when he came back, in my opinion. Started off very well, though.
Right. I thought he was alright, Vermaelen. I thought he was a really solid defender.
They're decent, definitely one of our better ones we've had the last 10 years, definitely.
Then he went off to Barca and played. He's only played a few games because he's been injured there. I think
how many players have gone over there just played a few games?
Just get money. He's only I think he's only just left Barcelona. I think, or he might even still be there. He signed some weird contracts and he was just hardly played any games. So Jahid, big up Jahid. Oh, is that a goal? No.
Is that?
Wow, just hit the side netting. Jahid saying Sanchez or Aubameyang. I quite liked Sanchez. Was like one of my favourite players. Just everything he did. But then Aubameyang, stats wise and goals wise, is ridiculous.
Well, the Sanchez of now is nowhere near him, is he? I mean, the Sanchez back in the day when Sanchez was at his best, maybe I would have him above Aubameyang, but Now Aubameyang's a lot better than Sanchez. I would say Sanchez is way off where he used to be, isn't he?
I'm guess. Oh, okay. I don't know if I misunderstood that question. I thought it meant like like time at Arsenal, not now, because now obviously Sanchez is injured and he's busy doing.
Yeah, well, then I would say Sanchez. Then I would say Sanchez because Sanchez was a great player, much more influential than what Aubameyang was.
Yeah, definitely Sanchez for me as well, but I still love Aubameyang though. Chadwick is working right now. This weekend, he will not be working this weekend. Also, I think he's going to come on this.
Yeah. I don't know what games are going on this weekend.
Don't know.
I'm just going to answer Liam. I moved to Norway with my parents when I was 14. Norwegian mother, English father. So yeah, I'm half Norwegian, half English really. But I was born in London. I grew up in Islington, literally just down the road from Arsenal, really. So it's always been my home club and my family's all Gooners. So yeah.
But Sam, you don't have a Norwegian accent though.
Well, I wouldn't because I didn't grow up here, did I?
No, but you've lived. Yeah. Did you say you lived there since you were 14?
Basically, yeah, a couple of years back in the UK for studies and that, but.
Yeah, but people develop accents. People develop accents, don't they? Like over.
If I've got anything, I got more like an Australian accent because I lived 4 years in America before we moved here, and I got into an American accent before we moved here. So I got like an English and mixture of English and American, so it becomes Australian.
And Jahid, I wish I was a Fortnite gamer because they're like 10 years old and they earn like 6 figures. So I wish I was. And Chadwick says Daniel sings the national anthem every morning when he gets up.
Man, I don't sing anything when I wake up because I'm still half asleep.
Brownie. The M4 does lead to another nation within the United Kingdom. Yeah, that's where we keep our sheep.
Yeah, we send the sheep, you just shag them.
All right, I'm just going to grab a quick drink. I'll be back in 1 sec and turn the lights on as well because it's starting to get dark here. BRB.
So,
come on, guys, we're on 42 likes. 42, so we're literally like 8 likes away from 50. So do hit the like if you're not done so already.
Special like button, people.
Yeah.
And we got Leipzig is they're just in control here, really.
Yeah. Leipzig have pretty much. Well, they're going to win this game. They're going to win this game. Yeah, they're going to win this game.
Yeah, they're moving to third, just 2 points behind Dortmund. But they don't have as good a goal difference as Dortmund, though. So, yeah, they're going to have to go past them by points.
Yeah.
They're only 2 points behind now if this result stays the same.
I'm back. Did you answer Chris Gaming's question?
No, what did he say?
He was asking if we're live with the football over this weekend.
I don't know what games are on. What games are on this weekend?
Probably just Bayern. I'll check now.
Yeah.
So where are we? Flash scores. Bundesliga Saturday. So Saturday. Oh, I might have to delay the quiz. So Daniel, could be another, if you wanted to, could be another. This will actually be a really good game. So it could be another 5-6 hour stream. So we've got Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich.
Oh, that'd be a good game.
So that's at 2:30.
Yeah.
And then at 5:30 the same day, we've got Borussia Dortmund versus Hertha Berlin.
Pretty good game.
That'd be a good game.
That could be a huge stream, huge one.
I might do both of those ones.
Yeah, we did that 2 weeks ago, didn't we?
Yeah. It was good though. But that Bayern Munich Leverkusen game, definitely, because that will be a good game.
Yeah, definitely. Havertz, time to step up against the big guns.
Yeah. I think that would be a really good game.
And Natesh is saying Daniel. Oh, sorry, Daniel.
When's that? 2:30. So that would be 2:30.
2:30 and 5:30.
So we can either do it as one stream, or we can just do it as two separate streams, and with just like a little break in between.
Up to
because obviously, because it will finish at 2:30, 3:15, 3:30, 4:15. And then obviously 5:30. Yeah, so we could do that with an hour's break in between. No, so we could do that maybe with a half an hour, with 45-minute break.
Yeah, that's not bad. Stretch your legs afterwards and then.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we could do that. We could decide that. I've got the whole week to think about it. But yeah, I'm definitely doing the Bayern Munich Leverkusen game.
Yeah, last time we just blazed through it.
Yeah, that would be a really good game. What time are you doing your quiz then? Or are you just going to do that Sunday, or are you going to...
It's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe actually do it on Sunday, yeah. Let me check what games are on Sunday. Yeah, I'll do it on Sunday because it's... Yeah. There's not very good games on Sunday. So yeah.
Yeah, because if we did a long stream like that for the two games on Saturday, I probably wouldn't do anything on my channel on Sunday. I'll probably just have like a day off on my channel.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But yeah, these watch-alongs seem to be getting a lot of traction on them. A lot of people seem to like them.
True.
We're three sexy beasts, aren't we?
Hey, listen. When the Arsenal ones, I'm trying to rope my wife coming in on a watch along for the one of the Arsenal games. She has sort of half agreed, haven't you, Suzanne?
Half agreed, yes.
Yeah, she's.
Yes, but I've got a half agree. You've got to sit there and watch my horses when they come back.
Yeah, she wants me to watch her horses
when they come back.
When they come back.
Got to put up with each other.
It's all good though.
So coming in up to the final 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah, come on everybody, smash that like button if you're new. Still on 42 likes, I believe.
Just have a check now. Where are we? 48.
48. Come on, people. 2 likes. 2 likes away from 50 likes.
2 likes. Come on, everyone. Smash it.
Come on, everybody. Hit the like button, man.
And also hit the subscribe as well. Come on, smash the subscribe button. You know.
Jahida Molina say big up the wife.
Yeah.
Nitesh says 49 likes.
49.
So one more. Cloner through on goal. Oh, he's missed a one-on-one. Is that Modeste? French, I think. Oh, is he offside? No.
Lovely ball. Looked offside. He looks offside there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's not offside.
Down. Imagine if he scored that, then it'd be really like squeaky time.
Is this guy who scored? Is this guy who scored their last goal, their long range shot?
Let me check. Yeah.
So what? They got a free kick. They got free. Is it a free kick or is it a miss? Or...
Oh, I missed a one-on-one.
He's played through the middle, 1-on-1 with the keeper, and he missed.
I think Ozil must have got my stream because it's lagging like flipping.
It's through the Ozil account.
Yeah, Ozil, if you're watching, can I have my stream back, please? Because it's lagging.
Upamecano's down now, isn't he? Or is it someone else? Someone else.
I think it's Mukulele, the other centre back. I think he's French as well.
Ukulele, was that another instrument?
Ukulele. That's incredible.
Yellow cards flying around this game.
You've got to give it to Leipzig, though. They're not sitting back. They're actually attacking, going for a fifth goal. You know, it's you've got to give it to them.
So that's weird. So, like I said to you before, so YouTube's showing 600 subscribers now, and the app Studio app is showing 608.
Wow.
Which is really bizarre. I've never had that with subscribers before, where the YouTube and YouTube Studio app have been out of sync.
Could be some bots and that, you know.
That's what I mean. That's what I think. I think I've got. I think my actual subscribers is 600, but I think I've got about 8 bots.
Yeah.
And it's probably a certain individual that's got nothing better to do on his time.
My first 2 subscribers were bots. I thought they were real people, and I was like, "Oh yeah, how you doing?" And it's like, "Okay, they're not going to answer me."
But then, because YouTube, my YouTube refreshes every morning, so like about 10 o'clock in the morning it refreshes. So like I'll get the updated watch time. And the update and it'll sync back up. So probably tomorrow morning it will wipe all them bots off from the count.
Yeah, hopefully. So we're in injury time now. 4 minutes added on. 4-2 to Leipzig. They're looking very much in control.
Tom, you know when
yeah,
your camera. What's that like? It's like a reflection. What is that? It's like on your right
light.
cheek.
It's light.
Oh, okay.
It's light coming through. Yeah. I was going to say, you know what? I like this Nagelsmann. You know his tactics because he doesn't sit back and defend a lead. He likes to keep attacking. I like that because. You know, attacking is another good way of defending. You know, it keeps them back and keeps them, you know, weary of what's going on. You know, in their defence, they can't just get comfortable attacking. I like that. You know.
So we got 3.5 minutes left. No, 2.5 minutes left. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I must say, Upamecano's had a decent game. He had one little wobbly pass in the first half, but apart from that, he's had a couple of good tackles, good headers, some really nice passes. He looks like a smooth operator, this Upamecano, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Chadwick likes Forsberg. As a Swedish player.
He's talking about the ice hockey player. retired a long time ago now, isn't he?
Oh, that. I thought he was talking about the footballer.
Oh, is he? I thought he was talking about the ice hockey player.
I think he's a Swedish midfielder, I think, for Leipzig.
Haven't really heard of him, to be honest.
This is the final chance now to get one more goal. Leipzig on the counter-attack, full of pace.
Oh.
It's 5 against 3. Ball's gone across. Oh, and he's mucked it up.
They're good on the counter-attack, aren't they? Leipzig.
No, Angelino's down hurt. So many injuries. Who is... Do you know who Lewis Ward is? Footballer, I guess. Never heard of him.
Lewis Ward.
It seems to ring a bell, but I'm not very familiar.
Oh, Lewis Ward is a League 2 goalkeeper.
Okay, what about him?
Exeter City, 23 years old.
Okay.
That's where I live. Exeter. Mate, who put that in? Chadwick?
No, Chris Gaming, Nankaro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's next to City goalkeeper.
And why are we talking about him?
Because Chris has asked if we'd buy him.
I would buy him.
Mate, Exeter City are shit. Do you know what I mean? They're just, yeah, they're shit.
There you go, Chris.
Although saying that though, I will say that a few years back they nearly beat Liverpool at St James's Park, which actually they by rights they should have absolutely won that game. And Liverpool had like Mane and everyone playing, and Exeter nearly beat them 2-1. But I think it was like a 2-2 draw.
Yeah.
It was a 2-2 draw, and then obviously when they went back to Anfield, blooming Liverpool slapped them, didn't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it ended up like 5-1 or something. But yeah, Exeter nearly beat them down at St James's Park, and they actually remember back in they almost beat Man United as well up at Old Trafford. Who is it? Dean Moxey missed a free kick up at Old Trafford.
Right.
He ended up at, I think Dean Moxey ended up at Palace, didn't he, as well? He's a really good player. I know he was at Exeter, and then just that off the back of that, he ended at Palace where he bought him. And but yeah, literally in the 80 something minute, he missed a free kick up at Old Trafford.
So that's the end of the game, folks. The referee just blew the final whistle. So Leipzig beat Cologne, FC Cologne 4-2.
Yeah.
And that means now that RB Leipzig, they got up to third place, 2 points behind Dortmund, who are in second. And they're 7 points up from Dortmund up to Munich, Bayern Munich. So they're pretty much won the league they have now. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Leipzig can catch Dortmund. I suppose it's up to them now to see if they can catch them and get second place, I suppose, for the honour of that. And game. It's a decent game, decent goals. Cologne has started well the first 10 minutes, but apart from that, it's all Leipzig, really, in my opinion.
Yeah, they need Bayern Munich to help them out then on Saturday and beat Leverkusen and give them a chance then. So, yeah. Top one's pretty much sorted.
That was a good game, actually. It was a really enjoyable game.
Good goal. The thing with Bundesliga, okay, you can say the quality in terms of a lot of the teams, apart from the top teams, a lot of the teams, lower down the table, their quality is not great, especially in defence. We've seen some terrible defences. I know, we've got a terrible defence ourselves at Arsenal, blah, blah, blah. I can just get Nitish piping in there. But, yes, we've seen some terrible defences in the Bundesliga. But the thing is, it makes for entertaining games, doesn't it? It makes for a lot of goals. I mean, how many goals have we seen now in these games we've watched? Loads, hasn't it? It's been loads of goals.
Yeah, there was what 7 in the Dortmund game, was it, or 6 or something, and then the Bayern Munich game. Yeah,
Yeah.
Seen loads of goals, haven't we? The last few games we watched. Yeah, so it's entertaining. You can't say it's not entertaining, even though it's not the greatest football in the world, especially defensively. But it is entertaining. We're seeing a lot of goals, which I think is good. So yeah, at least it's better than watching paint dry. Anyway, that's for sure. So yeah. Chris talking about that Lewis Ward as a goalkeeper. What do you think as a backup goalkeeper then? Because there's talk of us maybe. Macy's gone. We've got sent him out on a free transfer, and there's talk of Martinez maybe going as well. I don't know. Martinez, I would keep Martinez to be honest if he wants, because he's been decent, hasn't he? His backup, apart from that one nightmare he had against Liverpool in the League Cup. Apart from that, he's done very well. I thought Martinez, coming in.
Yeah.
If he goes, we'd need a goalkeeper, wouldn't we? So that's an interesting question. Who would we buy as backup? Because honestly, I want to keep Leno, and I want him to develop into a top goalkeeper. Now he's only 26, 27. But who would you buy as a backup goalkeeper? I think that's an interesting question.
Ben Foster.
Maybe
Nick
Ben
Pope.
Foster. Would Nick Pope accept? That's the thing. You got to think someone who would accept being number 2. For a season or 2 or 3.
Probably Patricio from Wolves. Quite like him as a keeper. He's quite a decent keeper.
I'm just thinking these players we're talking about they'd want to start games. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we've got to look at a more young up and coming goalkeeper. Someone coming through the ranks.
Yeah, what have we got in the academy? Do you think there's anyone? Don't even know.
We've got that. I can't remember his name. Apparently we've got a decent goalkeeper in the academy. I'm not sure if he's going to be ready anytime soon, though. He's only young, but I can't remember his name now.
Let me ask you guys another question while we're on goalkeepers. Who would you say is the most overrated goalkeeper in the Premier League?
Overrated?
Yeah.
I would say the City goalkeeper. What's his name?
Edison.
Ederson. I would say he's overrated. He's made some howlers, he has, mate.
See, I like Edison, though.
Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. He's made some howlers.
For me, I would have said Kepa.
Yeah, I was going to say
Kepa as well,
Yeah,
Kepa's
definitely. That guy.
I can agree to
for
that.
The price tag, they spunk 70-odd million on him, and he is a waste of time. Jesus Christ. It's like he plays with butter on his gloves. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That guy.
And when he did that, when he had that attitude, he wouldn't come off in the cup final.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, disgusting.
And he did, and he sort of would have vindicated himself if he'd have saved a couple of penalties, won them the cup, but he didn't. He completely flopped. Yeah, he is overrated.
Definitely, I agree to that.
So people in the chat have said Pickford, Pickford, Henderson.
Henderson's one of the best goalies.
Yeah, he's not underrated. Yeah. Overrated, sorry. And then Liam Damon, the Spurs fan, has said Hugo Lloris.
Was overrated.
Well, he hasn't been. Yeah. He's lost a lot of.
Well, I mean, when he's not drink driving,
he was brilliant a couple of seasons ago, wasn't he? To like 3-4 seasons ago, but now he's not quite what he used to be.
Wasn't it him? Was Lloris that had that horrific injury?
Yeah, the broken
against
arm.
Brighton, where he broke his arm. Like, Jesus Christ. That was when Brighton beat him as well, wasn't it? Brighton beat Spurs. And Brighton have had some good scalps since they've been in the Premier League. So they beat us at their place. They beat us at our place. They beat Tottenham. They've had a few scalps in the since they've been in the Premier League.
And Alian says Leno.
Who says Leno?
Alian.
Someone having a dig, obviously.
You joke, Alian. And then Cheddars is saying, the worst goalkeeper is that Roberto from West Ham. I remember he came in. He was like the third or fourth choice goalkeeper because everyone got injured, and he was just awful. And I think he was playing for like some Greek team, I think, and he was doing quite well. And then he just couldn't. He wasn't. Oh my god, it was awful. Like he went to save stuff and he couldn't catch anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they brought in that like ginger goalkeeper, and he did okay, but that's where West Ham started having big problems as soon as Fabianski got injured. Then he came back and got injured again, and then that's why they're like 1 or 2 points off the relegation zone now. So when it resumes, that's going to be interesting for West Ham.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even see Adam Brown.
What did he say?
He sent us an article. I'll read that article later on. 57 likes, Miss Molina says.
57?
Wow. Brilliant, well done. That's a new record, isn't it?
57 likes.
Isn't that a new record?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a new record. That's
Well
a
done.
new record for these watch-alongs. 57 likes. That's amazing.
How many people you got watching now?
9. My phone says 9.
12.
12. Oh, jeez. And Cheddars has said he sees West Ham a lot, and their own fans were betting against West Ham when Roberto was starting.
Bloody hell. That's not a good sign, is it?
Yeah. That's mad.
Probably...
Yeah, do subscribe if you are new as well to the channel. Do smash the subscribe button. That would be fantastic. Well, listen, lads, this is probably a good time to wrap up.
Yep.
So yeah, obviously Leipzig won convincingly, yeah, listen. So Sam, just tell everybody about your channel.
Thank you very much, Daniel. It's been a blast today, as always, on the old watch along. It's always great fun to be here. Thanks for having me. Yeah, Sam Greenwood TV is my channel on YouTube. Please go and have a look, subscribe, check out the videos, like them, please. That'd be a great help. I do mainly, discussions and chats around Arsenal and football-related stuff. Sometimes non-football-related stuff. I'm going to be doing a late night chat session, which is going to be good. We're going to be discussing all different things there and having a bit of a laugh, have a bit of a good time. We'll be doing that a couple of times a week at least, I think, going forwards. I'll also be doing a quiz or two, I think, each week. Be good fun. Be involving all the gentlemen you see here on Daniel's channel, on the Blind Gooders channel, and others. And do some football discussions as well, mainly centred around Arsenal. You can also follow me on Twitter. That's at 1980_Greenwood. Just give me a follow there. I put out different stuff there every day, basically. So, thanks, guys. It's been great, and I hope everyone's well. Thanks, everyone in the chat, for taking part. It's been really good. You guys have really been good, as always. And, have a great evening.
And Simpy, tell everybody about your channel.
Yeah, sure. So, same as Sam said, thanks for having me on. And good to be with you both again. Yeah, my channel is Simpy141 just here, same as my Twitter as well.
You couldn't remember your own channel then, couldn't you?
I was trying to point to like the name.
It's always difficult with the camera.
We do pretty much with Daniel, Sam, Nitesh, Kevin, Adam Brownie. Was that everyone? Yeah, occasionally, and we do football quizzes at the weekend of random, sometimes general quizzes. We're doing one on Sunday because Daniel's going to be doing a big watch along on Saturday, so everyone join in for that. And I just upload random football videos during the week as well. So just stay tuned and stay safe, everyone, and have a good rest of the evening.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Listen. That brings to an end another watch along. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. It's been greatly appreciated. Thanks to everybody who's liked the video. Thanks to everybody who is subscribed. And if you're new to the channel and you come across this video and you enjoy it, again, hit the like and hit the subscribe. That would be greatly appreciated. And also go and check out my Twitter, The Blind Gooner, and Facebook page likewise is The Blind Gooner. So yeah, as Simpy says, going to be a mammoth watch along on Saturday for the Bayern Munich Bayer Leverkusen game, and then the Dortmund. I've forgotten who they're playing.
Hertha Berlin.
Hertha Berlin. So that's going to be a great. It's going to be a great stream. And also stay tuned for some more content this week. Listen, I'm not entirely sure. I couldn't possibly give you what's coming up at what time. But yeah, stay tuned. There's going to be lots of content coming this week. I may possibly arrange another quiz on Wednesday or Thursday. When did I do the last quiz? I think it was Wednesday or Thursday, wasn't it, lads?
I think Wednesday. No, Thursday.
Was it
8
Thursday?
PM. I think so. Yeah, 8 PM Thursday.
Yep. So 8 PM Thursday, I might do another quiz. So yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Obviously, I've got to get in touch with my co-host who helps me sort the questions out and stuff. Kevin. Yeah, big up Kevin. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Listen, look after yourselves. Look after one another. Stay safe. And we'll catch you all soon.
Bye, guys. Cheers.
See you, everyone.